Hello everybody, Jennifer here from Seeker's Lamppost. See the wispy sky? Isn't it beautiful? I'm on the other side of the lake at the Brador Lake in Nova Scotia. It's a saltwater lake. It's a really beautiful spot. There's only a few boats in the water. Usually this is packed full of boats, but because of COVID, our American friends are not here, not as many anyway. So we're going to check into the energy for the middle of July. So I'm going to do a couple of archetype cards to start us off, and then I'm going to hit the Healing Light Tarot. So let's start with a couple of archetypes. I don't have a lot of room here, sorry. So there's the Lovers. Okay, Lovers, light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. The shadow attributes are obsessive passion that harms others and self-destructive devotion. So that kind of sounds like the Lovers in the tarot and the Devil card in the tarot as well. Interesting. And our other card is Bully. Lots of bullies around. Light attributes, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others, and that's a light attribute. Oh, I guess it just lets you know that you're being that way, like you're conscious of it. And the shadow is conceals deep fears behind verbal and or physical abuse. Interesting. So that's our energy archetypes for this reading. So now I'm going to shuffle some cards with the Healing Light and see what the Healing Light has to say. Before I start any exercise, I always, do I always say a little prayer and do some psychic protection, white light and all of that. I think it's really important to mention that you should always protect yourself before you do readings for yourself or for others. It's really important. Okay, I just wanted to let you know. I'm not going to do it with you here today, but just so you know to do it. So I'm just going to grab some cards here. I'm going to shuffle away. All right. So what we came up with, interesting, the Devil in reverse. So we talked about the Lovers in the Shadow card, right? Obsessive passion that harms others or self-destructive devotion. Interesting, because the Devil card, we always read that as self-imposed limitations. But today I'm kind of thinking that the energy is we have to be aware of those who are bullying us and trapping us and making us feel small. People who do not lift us up and they just bring us down so that they can control us. Just remember, it is in reverse, so this is a time where this is coming to light, and that you're realizing that you may be in a situation, a relationship, or work where you're being treated unfairly, and this has got to change, and you have the power to change it. That's why this card is showing up in reverse, and that's why we have both the Lover and the Bully archetype to work with. So the other card that we have is the Six of Swords in reverse. So your heart knows that you know what's best for you, and you know that this is the time that we need to step up and start speaking out about being oppressed in any way, because it's just the energy of the time. That's the whole purpose of what's happening today, is for us to wake up and to move on and move forward and make the changes that we need to make globally and just in our own little world. So, the swords are about the mind and about the mental process. So because it's in reverse, it's that we're still in that phase where we're like, I know I need to do it, but the situation that you're in maybe is just so familiar and comfortable that it's really hard just to flick a switch and say, I'm going to stop working here, or I'm going to stop behaving in this way, or I'm going to stop allowing you to oppress me and to make me feel like crap. So, there's that as well. Now we have the Hierophant. So it could be that this is the way that you were brought up. You feel like you have to be the person that everybody comes to. That's your role in life. This is what your mother did or your father did, and this is how you were trained. But these patterns are old patterns that we picked up from wounded people. So we have to you know, this card is saying that sometimes convention is not the way to go. It is upright. So I'm seeing this as more of an energy or a place that we're coming from, that we have to play this role because our mothers played this role or our fathers played this role. This is inbred, something that's inbred in us. It's almost in our DNA. It's time to change this. This is what the reverse devil is saying, along with the lover and the bully archetype, right? So we've got that bully that's keeping us in. The bully can be ourselves too, but that bully is keeping us from moving forward, and we need to learn to love ourselves enough and other people enough to make the world a better place. And that is the only way we can do that, is being proactive. And there's the Lover's card. I knew it was going to show up. So we have the Lover's card, and it's funny because to me these two cards are basically the same thing. It's the 16 or the 15 that's in reverse, right? And then there's the 6. So when this card is in reverse, I see this card, and when this card is like that, I see this card. That's kind of how I read these cards, these two particular cards. So they're basically saying the same thing. There's that call for harmony between our masculine and feminine sides too, with the Lover's card. So this could be talking about an actual relationship, but it could also be something internal that's going on. As you can see, the mandorla is around the couple, and so that could be the feminine and masculine parts of ourselves, or that could be an actual relationship. So it's basically, this card is about something, a choice. You have to make this choice about something or someone you love. So interesting. And the other card, okay, so now we have the 8, right? So the 8 of Cups is, every time I look at the 8 of Cups, I think of, it's something that you're leaving behind, that you built up, that you built up with love and with intuition and all of the things that come with water, but it is not spiritually satisfying. It's not soul satisfying. So it feels to me that this card is saying that regardless of what you've built up, it's time for you to leave it behind and go on a journey of some sort to raise your vibration and to change your world, to make it a better place. So that makes total sense to me that this card came up with this card, because then you've got the heart and the mind. See, the mind is not ready to let go of those old patterns from wounded people, but the heart is saying that it's okay, that you're safe, it's time. It's time to go. It's time to really reflect on what you want and how you want to live your life and how you want to make your life better. So that's really cool. And then their last card, which is beautiful, is the Justice card. And Justice is like balance. The first thing I looked at when I saw the card were the scales. Now the mandorla is around the crown, so the crown chakra. You know, it might be time to work a little more on that crown chakra too, but the balance, the scales, because to me, these cards are all about balance. You know, you've got the Devil card is about balance. The Lover's card is about balance. And so is the Hierophant, and so is the Justice card. So these are 4 major arcana cards that are saying that we need to restore balance, and we need to restore it so that we are living our highest truth, and for not just for us, but for everybody around us. So that's a really great message for this week. And anyway, so I hope that helps you a little bit. I'm going to sign off because somebody just pulled in. So that's it for me this week, and I hope that you have a wonderful week and enjoy. Make it so. That's all you can do, is make it so. These are tough times, but like anything else, time passes and things will get better. Have a great day. Bye-bye.